1027 WNEW, New York.
Ron and Fez, 1027 WNEW.
All right, we'll take a break here. We'll be right back. Al, what are you signaling me? Why are you raising your hands to me?
You can't come popping in here as gay as a cricket.
What do you want?
All right, what, Al? Just come in here and tell us and quit waving out there.
I was hoping we were done using this as my song.
Why did you come in and interrupt our show?
I have a guest that we're actually a few minutes late on.
Who is it?
Udo Erasmus.
Wait a minute, we're late calling Udo Erasmus?
Yeah, I told him 9 o'clock.
Does he know Jeet Kune Do?
Do you know that we're doing a show and no one's ever heard of Udo Erasmus?
Yeah, not yet. No one's heard of him. But he's going to come on to talk to us about healthy eating.
Why?
Because we do a lot of eating.
Yes, I'm starving. We're all overweight here.
What happened to Wonder Boy? He was going to bring me a food list. Last time I heard Ronnie, during commercial breaks, he whispered to me, "You like Mexican?" And that was the last I heard of him.
So he's going to talk to us about healthy eating, which I have been doing as part of my training.
By the way, now you say that you're the world's biggest Bruce Springsteen fan.
Yes,
right?
I am.
And you can't ever book anybody on this show. Tuttle tells me that the Monsters of the Midday in Orlando, Florida, a market that's, 39 behind this one?
Sure.
Regularly, with their house band, have Clarence Clemens and Little Steven playing with them.
Come to their gigs and hang out.
Really?
Yes.
Really.
Their producer calls them and they go, "Oh, we'd love to." Yet you got us talking to who?
Udo Erasmus.
Oh, my God. I'm already annoyed.
Which, again, may be another dessert treat. I'm not sure.
I thought you came in to tell us the karate you practice.
What's that?
Blow Condi.
No, the karate I practice called Kicking Your Ass Friday. That's my karate.
I want you to feel passionate about winning.
Easy, tough guy. We're going to take a break.
Right. Udo's waiting.
We'll be right back. It's the Ron and Fez Show. Al, tell us a little bit about our next guest.
Al's going to have to step up to the mic, Al.
Who is our next guest?
We have Udo Erasmus to talk about healthy eating.
Uh-huh. He's got a book out?
He does have a book out.
What's it called?
It's called,
Please don't make us drag it out of you, Al.
I don't have it written down.
It's called Fats That Heal, Fats That Kill. Udo Erasmus has a Ph.D. in nutrition.
Hey, Udo, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi.
Welcome to the show, sir.
Hey, glad to be on.
Hi, Udo.
All the way to New York.
Yeah, where are you calling from, sir?
I'm Vancouver.
Ah, Vancouver.
Canada.
Nice.
Yeah, Canada.
Canada, eh?
Yes, it is. By the way, the USA hockey team won a game tonight, Fezzy.
Nice. Beating Germany?
Beating Germany.
Nice. I think that was 5-0.
So it'd be nice if we eventually get this where going for the gold, it's U.S. and Canada.
So, well, let me... the one book is called Fats That Heal, Fats That Kill. There's an easy reading version that's called Choosing the Right Fats.
Ah.
That's just off the press, so...
So you're saying we should have fat?
Yes, and if you went on a no-fat diet, it would eventually kill you.
Oh, my gosh.
And a low-fat diet causes lots of health problems, including dry skin, low energy levels, problems with hair growth, problem with nail growth. Your skin will get dry. You'll lose water. You'll dehydrate. You'll get constipated. Your liver and your kidneys will fall apart. Your glands will dry up. Your immune system will fall apart. Your reproductive system will fall apart. Your brain will fall apart, and your behavior will become pre-psychotic.
Oh, my gosh!
And this is all true.
We're as good as dead.
Heartbeat abnormalities that lead to cardiac arrest.
All right, so bacon?
Pains in finger joints.
So
and
bacon?
your cardiovascular, cancer, diabetes risk factors will go up. And so will your osteoporosis risk factors.
So bacon is good for us?
Not bacon.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. I need a cheesesteak.
It's not a high-fat or a low-fat diet we should be on. We should be on the right fat diet.
How would we know?
Well, you wouldn't unless you talked to me.
Thank goodness you're here.
Yeah, the most of the fats that we think are bad that should be avoided are not. It's not the fats, but the processing that makes them bad. So when you fry them, when you treat them with oils with Drano, window washing acid, bleach, and then heat them to frying temperature, and that's happened to every oil in the supermarket except for extra virgin olive. When you make margarines and shortenings out of oils, the partially hydrogenated vegetable oils, the trans fatty acids, all of those have toxic ingredients that do damage to the body.
Okay, so
those we should avoid.
Don't eat any bleach.
Yeah,
Bleach, and they're actually putting bleach in our foods then,
Well,
right?
they use bleaching clays to take out the color, to make colorless, odorless, tasteless
I
oil.
put it in my mashed potatoes to make them extra white.
Well, they might do that, but they use bleaching clays in the oil.
Man,
I see.
can't trust anyone, Udo.
Huh?
Can't trust any of them.
That's true.
All right, whenever we talk nutrition, we get a lot of calls. Can we take some calls with you tonight, Udo?
Sure.
All right, the
Yeah.
number.
But before we do, let me just say one more thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Far more important than to avoid the bad fats is to bring in and optimize the good fats, because you can't live without those. The body can't make them. It has to have them, and they have to come from food. They're called essential fatty acids or essential fats. And there are two of those. One of them most people are not getting. The other one, people on low-fat diets aren't getting. They're actually not getting both of them.
Right.
So it's really important to get the right fats, bring them in, because they increase health and increase energy. We can talk about Olympic athletes and their increased energy and stamina and performance and recovery. They speed healing. The joints hurt less. The focus is better.
All by choosing the right fats.
The right fats. Yep.
Yeah. And it's
we can talk about a study we actually did with athletes in Denmark.
where can we get your book, Udo?
Well, let's see. There's several ways to get it. It's in books and print, so any bookstore can bring it in if they don't carry it. You find it in some of the health food stores. You can call an 800 number, 1-800-446-2110. And if you tell them His Royal Oiliness told you to call, you can get the book there. You can get the little book there. And you can get a free audio tape that's called the Perfected Health Plan.
Wow, nice.
That's a lot.
All right. Udo, we're going to take some calls now.
Yep.
Let's go to this line, Fezzi. We have Iris on the phone. Iris, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hello, Iris. You're on with Udo Erasmus. Fats that heal, fats that kill.
Hello, this is Iris calling from Brooklyn, New York.
You're on the air, Iris.
Hello, your royalness.
Your royal oiliness, right?
Hey, she learns fast.
Yeah.
I had a question for you.
Yep.
Are there fats that heal and fats that kill? I want to choose the right fats.
True.
And
Yes.
how can I learn to do that? Is there a book
There
or
is.
an audio tape available at this time? I'm going to hang up while I listen to you answer. But I'm glad someone's dealing with this, Udo.
Okay, thank you.
All right, what kind of resources can you offer Iris, Udo?
I've got to tell you, speaking of fats, there's a lot of Greeks in the Bay Ridge area of Brooklyn.
Uh-huh.
Greek
And
people?
Greeks. And there's a fat lady down the street that starts rumors. I'm going to hang up, Udo.
Okay.
And my question is, how long will some of these fat people, mainly Greeks, live? And why do they gossip?
Okay, so she could buy this for a friend, couldn't she, Udo?
Yes.
It's a friend of a friend. A friend to the end.
Okay, so
I'm going to hang up so I can listen to your answer.
Okay, we'll get the answer from Udo Erasmus.
Okay. So the first question was, what are
Well,
the
one more thing.
Oh, you have another question.
Is cheese fat? And what about grilled cheese? Or Parmesan cheese? Or that soft cheese?
All right, is cheese a fat?
cheese has fat in it.
Okay, I thought it was a
But
dairy.
is it on fat? And why? And will that change in the future as we continue?
Okay, as soon as you hang up, I will answer all your questions.
One more thing. I just think it's wonderful what you're doing here. Someone finally is talking about this in Bay Ridge.
Good.
And the other question is, how long can you keep eggs once they've been fried?
Okay, eggs are fat, right? Or just a form of cholesterol?
They have some fat in them, yeah.
Even human eggs. Because I'm on a budget. And I've been frying my own.
That's a lot for an omelet. That's a lot. We'll take another call for Udo Erasmus. All right.
We are on with Udo Erasmus. It's Fats That Heal, Fats That Kill is the book. Also, choosing the right fats. Jan, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hello, this is Jan B.
Hello, Jan.
Yes, I wanted to speak to Udo Erasmus, please.
Udo, you're on with him. Go ahead.
I was wondering, we have some favorite foods in my family, and I didn't know if they were fats that heal or fats that kill. One thing I wanted to ask about was pork chops and applesauce.
Pork chops and applesauce. What would that be, Udo?
No fat in applesauce. The pork chops have mostly the fats that are missing the good fats. Let me put it that way.
They are good fats?
No, they are missing the good fats.
Pork chops and applesauce. It seems like you can't have one without the other.
Well, yes, I understand.
I also wanted to ask about this.
Yes.
One time, I had a crush on a boy named Clark Tyson, but he ended up liking my sister Marcia instead of me.
Yeah.
And I used lemon on my face to get rid of my freckles. I thought that's why Clark Tyson didn't like me. Is lemon all right to use on your face?
Is lemon a fat, Udo?
No.
No. So that would be fine, Jen.
All right, because I was really traumatized by it and even ended up making up an imaginary boyfriend named George Glass. And then I was also wondering this. When I ran for most popular girl in school, our housekeeper, Alice,
right,
she made cookies that said, "Be a smart cookie, vote for Jan."
What kind of cookies have fats that heal?
I don't want to hurt the other students.
Right.
I want to heal, not kill.
There really aren't any that are made with fats that heal. In fact, the sugars and starches turn into the wrong fats too if you eat more than what you burn.
Yeah.
And that's how the Greek lady somebody was talking about.
Right.
That's how people become overweight. That's mostly sweets and starches that cause that. The breakfast cereals, the bread, the pasta, the potatoes.
That's all bad
grains,
fats.
The muffins, crackers, bananas, fruit.
Stay away from that.
Potato chips, French fries, and junk foods and low-fat foods.
Yeah.
I remember one time my family went camping, and the boys, my brothers, they were going to go fishing and catch our dinner, and they didn't catch anything. But we had brought along fried chicken to make sure we had it, to make sure we had something to eat. And the boys didn't want any of the fried chicken because it wasn't real camping food. But I think they were better off not eating than we were with the fats that kill fried chicken.
All right, we've got to go, Jen. Thank you very much.
You've been really helpful.
All right, let's go over to Kenny Allen. You're on with our guest today, Udo
Erasmus.
Udo Erasmus and his books, Fats That Heal, Fats That Kill. Kenny Allen, you're on Run and Fez.
You want to pretend that we're robots or something, and we're eating robot food, like nuclear waste and sewage, and pretend that we start eating wires, and I become really big?
All right.
Because we're robots?
Yeah.
And then we could start eating buildings.
Yeah, right. But I heard that in a comic book, I heard that if you eat nuclear waste, you can, become a monster or something. Is that true?
I don't think so, Kenny.
Udo,
that's Kenny seems to be a young person. What age should you start worrying about the fats that you eat?
3 years before you're conceived.
Really?
Oh my gosh!
Because it's important for the mother to have them because they're important for brain development and brain function of the child. And if the mother doesn't get them from her diet, then the child will deplete her of them, and the child will not get what they need for optimum development. So they're in the breast milk. The child will take about a tablespoon of essential fatty acids out of the mother's breast milk every day, and that's to build its brain. The
Kenny,
brain is over 60%
robots don't
fat.
need that. I'm a robot.
Kenny, you just think you're at that age
You're
where you like to
pretending
pretend.
you're a robot.
But the fact is,
I
young
am
man,
a robot. I'm not pretending.
what do you eat, Kenny? What would be a normal breakfast for you?
For robots?
No. For a real boy.
A real boy named Kenny Allen.
Well, pretend that I'm a robot, and I'm eating healthy foods. like telephone wires and stuff.
That's healthy for a robot?
I don't think so.
That seems like it would be pasta for a robot.
All right, Kenny, hold on. We're going to take another call here. It's fats that heal, fats that kill. Andre, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hello? This is Andre. I'd like to speak to Udo.
Udo, you're on with Andre here.
I'm listening.
Udo, I am a large man. 7'4", 560 pounds, from Grenoble, France. What can be done for me? And once you're this big, is all hope lost?
Is all hope lost for him? He's a very large man, Udo.
No.
Is he a robot?
No, he's a real person.
No,
Because
I'm
if he
human.
was, he could eat nuclear waste.
I would never
Become
do
even
it.
bigger and better and healthier. That's what I try to do.
Kenny, please.
What?
Go ahead, Udo.
Well, a diet that keeps people healthy has to be emphasize green foods because you cannot become overweight on them.
Andre, do
and
you eat
good
anything
fat
green?
Because they increase and good
green?
fats because they increase energy levels. They help you burn fat. They give you energy. They also elevate mood, lift depression, and get rid of water retention.
Now we're not.
And number 3 is protein because you need them because your body can't make those either. And then you got to make sure digestion works, and you got to limit the sweets and the starches you eat until your weight is normal for whatever your size is.
Is this for the people or for the robots?
I do not have a degree in robot nutrition.
Oh.
Well, what if you're half robot and half human?
Cyborg.
Then the half of you that's human needs to eat.
That would be a cyborg, son.
Then the half of you that's human needs to eat greens, good fats, and proteins, and limit the carbohydrates. The robot part can keep eating wire.
What would be on a cyborg smorgasbord? That would be weird.
Andre, please.
Right.
Let's take
I agree
another.
with Andre.
Let's take another call. Joe, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hello?
Yes.
Yes, Joe, you're on with Udo Erasmus and our panel of Kenny, Allen, and Andre.
Am I on the radio?
Yes, you are.
Hi. Erasmus, I have a question for you.
Yes.
I'm about 300 pounds, and I'm on this new diet.
What's the diet?
I eat my own poo.
All right, stop
What?
it.
Is it robot poo?
No, stop it. Udo.
That is totally gross.
Udo?
Yeah.
When you deal with some of this stuff, what do you think the best way to get started is?
Well, the first thing is you got to
I'm still waiting for my
understand is
answer.
that health
I've been holding.
that what you eat makes a difference to health. That's the first thing.
Right.
Your body is made out of food, water, air, and light. That's the way it's been for 4.5 billion years.
I was asking about the
And
Greek
all the
lady, and the
food-
next thing I hear is 40 minutes of robot talk.
And all the food came from nature, which was whole food, unprocessed food. That's the direction you need to head in. And the most important foods are greens, good fats, proteins. You got to make sure digestion works, otherwise you don't end up getting the nutrients that you need to get your body built. And you got to limit the foods that make you fat, which is the sweets and the starches.
That's why I'm glad we have a housekeeper who cooks for us. She makes sure we have plenty of nutritional meals.
Who's that? Who's that?
It's Chad. I was still holding to find out about the lemons.
You never answer my question either. I just like to say that.
I eat my own poo.
I've been having trouble eating lately. I have a fear of snakes.
Every time we try to do this, it turns into a cluster F.
Usually it ends up about robots. I mean, what the F?
The name of the book, Fats That Heal, Fats That Kill. Thank you very much, Udo.
All right.
Udo Erasmus.
Thanks for the entertainment.
Hey, can robots eat their own poo?
You never answered my question.
All right.
Mine either.
877-692-1027. It's the Ron and Fez Show.
Ron and Fez, 1027 WMEW.